guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you have been here before. Today we're gonna have another trading session, probably useful for you and fun for me and profitable for both of us. So let's get started. But before you start watching our trading session, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press the like button and turn on the notifications not to miss out on my new videos. Shall we start? So guys, let's finally start. We have a little more than $50 on our deposit. Let's put the maximum sum of the deal. As always, we're going to be trading for the maximum sum of the deposit today. I want to make a good part of the deal. We're going to be opening the deals on a minute time frame, and we're going to be using quite interesting indicators. It's going to be Keltner channel, and it's going to be RSI. We're going to make the RSI a little less sensitive to the price. We're going to put 20, pressing save, and we're going to leave the zones of the overbought and oversold to 70 and 30, and also we're going to leave the parameter to 50. We're going to be playing with this parameter as well, and we're going to be mainly playing from the Keltner channel. The RSI kind of tells us how the market is doing. We're going to observe in which dynamic it's better to open the deal. I mean, the sell signal or the buy signal. We're going to be analyzing, and as the trading moves, you're going to understand how to work to enter the deal and work with this indicator. So let's not prolong anymore. Get to trading. Let's choose the maximum percentage. Let's get to the analysis. Here probably our deal will be open to purchase. Let's highlight the working zone. I'm going to explain the entry. Here we're guided by the RSI. We see that it's moving in the zone of 50, the accumulation zone, and as we see on the chart, yes, we have a breakdown to the outer part of the channel. Then there was a pullback. It's how it should be. A pullback to increase. Yes, in general, it's a standard situation. Then we'll see further downward dynamic. As it reaches the zone, it means that the movement is inside of the channel, and we understand the dynamic. It's upward right now, and in such cases, in 80% of these cases, we'll be open to purchase. We already see good breakdown. There was nothing really difficult. We have opened after the red candle. It was all super easy. Let's change the sum of the deal, put the maximum on the deposit, and let's continue our analytics. Let's continue trading and choose the best currency pair. Continuing our trading, here we see a good breakdown right away. So without further ado, on the peak point, we should not prolong any further. Before the candle goes down, we'll open. The accuracy of the entry is 65 to 75%. We see the breakthrough of the resistance zone in this particular area. That's why we are observing a really strong breakdown. It's quite likely for this type of movement. The breakdown has happened on the outer channel part, and consequently after this we're waiting for a pullback to decrease. Generally it was not difficult at all, so we should observe a little breakdown already happening. I'm also going to remind you that the accuracy of the entry was 65 to 75%. Because of the pullback, it's always a little dangerous to play in a pullback. It's better to play after a pullback, but here we really have a nice situation, so why not take advantage of it? Finally, that's what we did, and we closed our deal again. It's profitable, $178 on the deposit. Let's refresh the page and continue our trading. Yes, and change the sum of the deal, sorry. Let's continue our analysis and pick the next currency pair. So looking for the maximum percentage, let's conclude that here the pullback should end a little lower. Yes, and here I think is a good entry to purchase. We're kind of taking the lead here. The accuracy of the entry is 95%. The pullback is over. The breakdown has happened. Rebound, yes, a pullback, the enter inside of the channel. Everything seems okay to me, as it was in this case. In general, we're playing from the indicator, nothing complex really, and we really have to conclude that our movement should go up. The breakthrough of the support zone, of the resistance zone, sorry. That's why we have the upward dynamic. In general, it's a really good breakdown. That's what we needed to prove. A few seconds left. Let's just observe. And one deal closed successfully. Let's change to some of the deal and continue our trading, continue our analysis. Here we see it, and here we're going to open a deal to purchase, waiting for the breakdown right up to the end. As we understand the upward dynamic, we're highlighting the counter trend, and we're now going to be playing by it. Let's highlight a little more accurately. We're not playing a counter trend, we're more playing on the trend itself. We're holding on to the upward dynamic as it's very clearly shown. So I think that the deal was opened in the right way. Movement is going inside the channel, an absolute flat. The RSI is showing us the same. We're bringing attention to this pullback, after which the movement should go up. It's really easy. We already see a breakdown, 15 seconds left until the end. We see a shadow, a long shadow here and here. And it means that the price is pushing upwards. It wants to go upwards, and we're holding on to the rules and not opening on the counter trend. We're opening to the trend, according to the trend, and our deal is profitable. On the balance, we have $591 on, and let's not stop and choose the next most appropriate currency pair. Also, we're interested in the maximum percentage. Let's observe how the things are here. Oh, here is a really good signal to purchase. We're super lucky. Yes, here we see an upward dynamic. Everything is very clear. Then we see a flat, also really obvious. The movement is mainly inside the channel, but after it re-enters the channel, there's a little reopening. Yes, the upward dynamic. We have seen how it reaches the support zone on the RSI. We see an average dynamic, and it means that we should play strictly to the rules, according to the rules. That means that after a pullback, we're looking for another pullback, or the movement that goes after the pullback. Here we saw the pullback across the whole channel. So it will be the best decision to open a deal to purchase in 100% of the cases. And actually, we're already observing a good breakdown, and a few seconds left until the end. And the deal ends up successfully. It was also nothing complex. Let's refresh the page and continue the analysis. Choose the most profitable currency pair. And also the maximum percentage that we're interested in. Let's change the sum of the deal before we forget and continue our trading. Here, the same dynamic, the same upward dynamic. That's why we will confidently open the deal to purchase. My opinion, it's been the third time we're opening on the currency pair, completely flat situation with a really slow upward dynamic. We see a pullback, a little breakdown. Yes, after a pullback followed. It happens, yes. And after this candle, you can confidently open to purchase because the upward dynamic should take place here. The accuracy of the entry is 100%. Look, here was a pullback. Yes, a breakdown was already happening. It's nothing scary at all. There was a pullback, then there was a breakdown. In theory, the local maximum should update, and in theory, the price should go up, but there was a red candle. And after that, there was also a pullback, and it increases the signals to purchase. That's why we played on it. We didn't really imagine anything, really create anything. We didn't play on a counter trend, and our deals ending profitably. It was pretty easy. Let's continue our analysis. Choose the next currency pair for the best, and choose the best percentage, I mean. Yes, we see a good impulse upwards. That's why we'll probably open to sell. the dynamic is changing to the downward one rather than an upward one. And we have already opened the deal according to the trend here, according to the direction upwards. And generally, we're not going to be playing on the counter trend. We're going to be playing on the trend itself, even though it's a little reversed at the moment. That's why after this pullback, the movement should go down. Everything is really, really great. And after that, we expect a breakdown of our deal. Ten more seconds, and as I said, we observe a good breakdown. Nothing difficult that we might have observed here. 3, 2, 1. The deal is successfully closed. On the deposit, we have $2,800. Let's continue our trading. Choose the next currency pair for the most profitable, for the most favorable entry. Continue our analytics. So what do we have here? Here we will be opening to sell. We see really long shadows. We even see the breakdown first to the inner part. Then we see really long shadows overhead. This is a push happening over the price. It's a pressure on the price as the price wants to go lower. And in theory, it is either the support zone. In both cases, we have played absolutely correctly, and if we judge by the Kelvin channel, the breakdown has happened in the inner part, then a pullback, then a prolonged movement downward. You can also use the zigzag indicator. It's also really nice. It helps you a lot to play on the pullback. The RSI is kind of moving to the oversold zone. That's why the signal is 100% true. We already observe a good breakdown. In literally a few seconds, the deal will close and the deal is profitable. And for consolidation, the result, let's open final deals for the sum of $4,000. And for that, let's pick the best currency pair. Let's continue our trading. Here we observe a pullback. Generally, it's pretty interesting to me. That's why let's open 4 deals to sell with 100% confidence. We understand that after this upward dynamic, the resistance zone has worked and the movement has gone down. There was a breakdown to the inner part of the channel. Then we took this pullback for a normal one. The movement shouldn't go up. That's why we're stopping on this pullback, and I think that the dynamic will continue as a downward one. The RSI is actually showing us that it wants to go down. That is why we have opened to sell. The accuracy of the entries is 85 to 90% because at the moment we didn't reach the border of the channel. That's why the entry into the deal is not 100% true, but the RSI is showing us that it wants to go down. That's exactly why we have followed the rules and opened to purchase. So the deal is profitable, $8,000 on the account. I'm really content with this result. Let's get to the withdrawal. We're going to withdraw $8,000, pressing continue. Everything is okay. The withdrawal is successfully processing. Still have $4 on the account. I'm going to add a screenshot. So that was our trading for today. With the use of a super cool strategy, I really recommend to use it. It's really compatible with a lot of indicators. I already told you about zigzag, but I'm not going to be talkative. Thank you. Guys, our trading for today has come to an end, and I'm gonna be waiting for your comments. As always, please comment, what do you think of this strategy, of these instruments, and would you use them in your trading? And I'm hoping to see you in my future videos. If you have any questions at all, please write them in the comment section down below. See you next time.